So yeah, that was definitely a different intro. So yeah, welcome to another Chris the Fish Out 3 video. In this one we're finally getting the tote finished. Still haven't got the switch moved over by the door yet. You've seen we've already got the light up. We've got some sponge filters coming soon as well, because we're going to be doing upgrade in the fish room. So on the top shelf we're going to have a big pump, going to have a circuit of PVC going around so we can have all the air lines and run loads of sponge filters in the room as well. That should save us about 11 plugs if I've added it up right, because it will take out all the internal filters, all the air pumps. Next thing to work on is the lighting. Now because this is so bright, I'm going to try and change these two lids to the polycarbonate sheeting, and then if that light's on I won't need these lights on, so it'll come straight through. So again, saving more money there as well. Fingers crossed that works. And ready at last, we have got the paint for the tote. We've got the spray adhesive for the tiles to do the floor. We've got the light for the electrics. And then once that's painted and dried, obviously we're going to get the trimming done, and that will finally be finished. So once that's finished, that's when we'll do the floor. Electrics, tote, floor, yes mate. So I've managed to get the tube light up. It's not the best wiring. The junction box is inside there, so obviously to keep it tidy I've had to keep it there, otherwise I'd have had the junction box hanging out. But it is so much better, let's get some focus, so much better and brighter in here. And now that will save me a ton of money on the electric as well. This is Chris the Fish reporting with better lighting. The tube light is up and I did it myself. Alright, so I've got the first coat of paint onto the wood of the tote. It's gonna have to dry, have a few more coats before it actually stands out. Alright, so now that we've got the light in, we've got the tote painted, I've even got all the flooring ripped up as well. So now we've got to get ready to do the trimming, move the switch and lay the tiles. Alright, so the tote is painted. I've made sure that I've still got that OSB effect to it as well, but that is looking a lot better. Just need to get the trimming done. Alright, so in regards to the flower horns, I've moved my original one back over here because I needed to treat the other, the blue one. Yeah, look at them flaring up already. So these two will have to get to know each other. Then my first ever flower horn I've put in with the parrot, see how she gets on. Fingers crossed she'll be alright, we'll have to keep an eye on her, wait and see. And then the other female I've put in here, and I've had to treat the tank with some Primer Fix. See if I can heal up this side, because she is pretty battered. Now I've never had parrots breed before, but these pair, Grandad and the other new one, they seem to have paired off, and they're very protective of this cave. And if it's the same for the flower horn, for the parrot as it is for the flower horn, that's a female. So I wonder if these pair are about to breed. Even got the female flower horn in here as well now. My original one off Rob. See, look, they're bashing her away. I'm sure she'll be alright in here. The parrots seem to be able to hold her own against her anyway.
24 hours later.
Update over here with the flower horns. So the blue one I've moved over. We're going to be moving her onto a new home as well. This is one of my other females. Absolutely stunning. Her colour's coming out a lot more as well, because obviously she's with him. But after looking at all the comments and all the name suggestions, thank you to everybody that put them through. The one I think I like the most and I'm going to go for, we're going to name Odin and Freya. So that's going to be their names. I'm having to clean these tanks out every day because of the amount of poop that they keep doing. They're bloody messy fish, but perks of keeping the flower horns in it. This tank is slowly just grabbing my attention more and more. I love it Granted, they keep digging this plant up. It used to be in the corner, then I moved it to the back of the tree stump. Came in this morning, it's now at the top of the tank, but they seem happy with it, gives them something to swim in and play with. But yeah, the Severums I might have to move to their own tank soon because they're starting to get a lot bigger. I'm also looking at moving the Angels on and having just a cichlid tank in there, so I'll take all the cribs and the yellow belly Alberts out of here, and then over here we've got the other female flower horn which I'm going to be moving on. She's making a nice recovery. And then over here we've got a couple of free Oscars, absolutely stunning. I think they're about the right size to go into the tote. When I picked up them Oscars as well, let's see if we can find them. There's they are. There's the one. We got baby Jack Dempsey. Where's the other one gone? So there's one. There's the other one just there, going nuts. So they're about the same size as the convicts at the moment. But everything seems to be alright in here so far. We're not seeing any aggression against the Angels, but as I say, I've got the Angels up to be moved on because I'd rather them be safe, especially since I'm going to all convicts and barbs, cichlids and barbs anyway. Alright, so we've moved the two Oscars over. You can see one of them there just chilling over by the filter. I'm not sure where the albino is. He's probably hiding in a cave somewhere already, just while they adjust. But then, while we've done that, I've also put a sponge filter in this tank already, and I've moved the Angels over. So these are the fish that's going to be sold. And obviously, I'm going to be moving everything to sponge filters. But at the moment, I've got one in there, got one in there. I've got the internal over the other side. I've got internal in there. Took that one out to put over there. And we've got one in the beta tank as well. So there's the two of them together. Okay, so the plan for doing the trimming on the tote today never quite paid off because we didn't have the right tools and everything else. It just went horribly wrong, so we're going to try that again another day. But there is something different. So as I sit here and I admire and love my new carpet that's been put down, I want to give a massive shout out and thank you to Adam for doing it for me, because he does it to perfection, whereas me, yeah, I can't imagine I'd have got it looking this good. Also, if anything does go wrong, I've got some spare tiles that I could just easily rip them up and replace them with new ones. So hopefully this will last us for quite a while as well. And as you can tell, we're still waiting for the light switch to be fitted as well. Now I've got the light switch, but I ain't got the wire, and the electrician's busy at the moment, so eventually that will be getting done. And that floating plant that you saw earlier, I have now put into this tank with the Angels, which I think are going today, so that's good. I've just got the female flower horn to move on. If you have a bit of an OCD thing about keeping your tanks tidy, parrots are probably not the best way to go. Now me, this was all flat and lovely. Look at the state of it now. The eggs in there never survived. They went all furry, so they ate them. I think he's swapped partner as well, because I'm sure that's Tango. In fact, if I look underneath, yep, that's a U-bend. But then, so is that one. I don't know what's going on, but somehow they're laying eggs in there. They're not getting fertilised, so I'm not too worried about it. But then we've also got a great big ditch dug down there as well, and we've still got Dill sat in the corner over here. He's getting on absolutely fantastic, and the flower horn has been playing very nicely and getting along with everybody. He's not bothering. So I'm actually really chuffed about that. Plus we've still got one of our Malawis in here. Even he's surviving fantastically as well. Just blends in with the rest of them. Right, so now that the fish room is looking better, the videos are looking a bit better as well. It's not so blue anymore. I appreciate this probably isn't one of my best videos, but again, thank you for watching it either way. Still getting closer to that 500. We're at 437 subs, so please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell. Hopefully we'll have some more content coming out soon. Just as I say, at the moment it's a case of pumping out what I've got when I've got it. I don't have a continuous schedule, which would probably do better for things like subscribers and ratings, etc. But I'm not just going to put any old random rubbish out, because then it ain't going to get any views and nobody's going to be bothered at all. So yeah, on that note, as I say, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.